helicopter crash on Africa's highest peak during a rescue mission. This is Kenya News Update today. In the next 4 minutes, you'll discover the shocking details of a tragedy that unfolded at 19,000 feet and why this story reveals the hidden dangers of adventure tourism across East Africa. Meet the 5 souls who never came home. A Tanzanian guide who knew Kilimanjaro's every crevasse. A Tanzanian doctor rushing to save a life. A Zimbabwean pilot navigating treacherous winds. And 2 tourists from the Czech Republic, thousands of miles from home. But here's the twist. This wasn't just an accident. This was a medical rescue mission turned fatal. The helicopter was answering a distress call on the mountain, a climber in trouble, a life hanging in the balance. And then something went catastrophically wrong. The Civil Aviation Authority confirmed the crash on Thursday. Local media reports paint a chilling picture. A mission of mercy that ended in tragedy for the rescuers themselves. Here's the part that will blow your mind. Mount Kilimanjaro isn't just a mountain. It's a 5,895-meter-high beast with its own deadly weather systems. Sudden fog, icing conditions, winds that can flip aircraft like toys, and at that altitude there's no margin for error. Every year, thousands of tourists flock to Tanzania to conquer this peak. They pay thousands of dollars. They train for months. They dream of standing on the roof of Africa. But behind the Instagram photos and summit certificates lies a dangerous reality. Rescue operations are high risk. Helicopters operate at their absolute limits. And sometimes, the saviors become the victims. This crash exposes the brutal truth about adventure tourism in our region. The infrastructure stretched thin. The reliance on brave local guides and pilots. The thin line between triumph and tragedy on these majestic peaks. Some say it's the cost of exploration. Others say safety standards need urgent review. But here's what nobody's talking about. The ripple effect of the single crash. A guide's family in Tanzania now without a breadwinner. A doctor's clinic missing its healer. A pilot's legacy cut short. And 2 Czech families receiving the worst phone call imaginable. This isn't just Tanzanian news. This is East African news. Because when tragedy strikes on Kilimanjaro, it echoes across our borders. Kenyan tour operators watching closely. Ugandan mountain guides reevaluating protocols. The entire region's adventure tourism industry holding its breath. The investigation has just begun. What caused the crash? Mechanical failure? Whether human error? The answers will come, but for 5 families, the answers won't bring back their loved ones. They went up that mountain to save a life. They never came down. That's the heartbreaking reality of this story. A rescue mission that needed rescuing. Heroes who became victims. And a stark reminder that even on the most beautiful mountains, death is always waiting. Do you think adventure tourism safety standards in East Africa need urgent reform? Or is this just the tragic cost of exploring nature's extremes? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news from across the region.